one god build, if you will. Silksong, for the most part, doesn't quite have this. There's an impressive variety of crest and tool combinations that can be viable for optimized gameplay. In Silksong's 100% speedrun, 5 out of 7 of the game's crests get moments of proper use throughout the run. Even the Beast crest gets an impressive show in between the Beast Chapel and the nearest bench. Well, almost. Silksong has one outlier. One extremely powerful tool whose storied history I think exemplifies and showcases in microcosm all of the discovery, practice, technique, and theory crafting that goes into making a speedrun. And one that, much like its predecessor, released in such an insanely broken state that it threatened to upend Silksong's most popular speedrun altogether. It's quite a story. Optimizing a speedrun is one huge puzzle, so let's solve it together. In today's case, the jigsaw pieces are shaped a little bit like this. We need to talk about the Sawtooth Circlet. The Sawtooth Circlet is an offensive blue tool that activates a horizontal spike around Hornet when she unfurls her Drifter's Cloak or double jumps. Purchased from the 12th Architect in the Underworks for a price of 230 rosaries and a craft medal, the Circlet found itself in an interesting position upon the release of the game. It was a great tool. Really good, in fact. Dealing an impressive 28 damage. Wait, 14 damage. Wait, 9 damage? Wait, 17? Huh, that's odd. Anyway, as it was a bit of an awkward playstyle adjustment and had an annoying tendency to mess up your assorted bilewater platforms, silk spools, etc., most runners, myself included, had neglected it in their casual playthroughs, and therefore failed to even consider it during the initial wave of speedrunning, opting instead to develop a bare-bones, barely upgraded route that became the early Mist and Bells any percent routes. About a week or two after release, though, a few runners started raising the point of Circlet's strength, largely screaming into the void, lost in the stream of hundreds of people making their various contributions to the knowledge pool. As early as September 11th, 2025, exactly 1 week post-launch, a runner by the name of Aoff posted this message.
Yo, Sawtooth Circlet is broken on Grandmother Silk. Like, it absolutely melts.
Why am I doing this voice? Aoff had discovered something major, but they were way ahead of their time, and it would take weeks for the rest of the community to catch on. So, hold that thought for a bit. And besides, how optimal could it even be to make about a 60-second detour to attain a blue tool that only dished out about 12 damage per activation? No, sorry, 17 damage per activation. Wait, 48 damage? What the hell?
Oh my god! That's so... Whoa. Whoa, buddy. Alright. Fuck, that was so easy, bro. This came easier than I remember. Fuck. Oh, wow, I can add that to my flexing time.